to the pool, it's essential to pack the items that you're going to need, just like goggles. You might even need your beach towel. Your swimsuit is a must-have item, and you're going to need that beach ball. And don't forget your sunscreen. Just like having all of these tools when we go swimming, we're going to need to make sure that we pack the right items, just like our pool trip, for the upcoming lessons that we're going to plan this school year to make sure we have an effective lesson. Let's dive in to see what that might look like. We're ready to dive into the 5E instructional model. This model can help you plan your instruction for the school year, where it consists of engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Your students will go through different tasks to complete these different activities. During the explore stage, students are going to do a sequence review for this topic. Whenever you're doing explore, you want to hook your students with a quick video, hook your students with a quick fun article. How can you get them interested in what they're about to learn? So for this activity, students are going to have fractions, and they're going to have to put them into order. They're going to have each step of how to solve fractions with an unlike denominator. They're going to be talking with their group. They're going to be moving different cards around, and they're going to be discussing those steps in the correct order with their group. Once they do that, again, students haven't learned how to solve fractions just yet. They are going to then compare with the correct answer that you have up on the board. They will talk with their group and review those correct and incorrect answers and reflect. This is going to help students make that learning engaging and sticky. Next, students are going to go into the picture note taking, where they begin to explore. You're able to come in here and record a podcast episode for your students to learn that new learning. Students can even watch a video of you while you're trying to explain the topic at hand, and you're even able to share your entire screen as you review that learning. Another idea when it comes to students exploring that learning is you might be able to provide your students with a YouTube video where they are going to watch a video as you explain or somebody else explains how to solve those fractions. With that, there's not going to be any distractions for your students, and there are also no ads when you include it in Kami. Students watch that video, and what they're going to do is they're going to draw a picture that's going to help them remember that information. So they're going to come in here and draw that information. Then they can come in and they're going to list important ideas about what they just learned, and they need 3 of them. After students explore, they're now ready to explain. They're going to use what they just learned and explain their thoughts. They can explain by a video where they can record themselves explaining each of those steps when it comes to fractions. Your students are also able to grab that drawing tool and maybe explain another example out loud to you. They can also record where they're able to record their thoughts and ideas using audio. So your students are going to have multiple choices on how they're going to explain their answers. Then they're ready to elaborate. And on elaborate, they're going to have 4 different options, and they have to decide which one is out of place. They have to then decide and define which examples, and then they have to justify their reasoning. After that, they're ready for that exit ticket, where they are going to come in, solve that problem, and you have your rubric right here to score. As students are working, you're able to use ClassView to watch your students in real time as they solve this math problem. You can come in and drop in real life feedback for them to see on their screen, and they can also hear your voice if you record your audio capture. This is a great way, and it includes all of the essential parts of a lesson when you use that 5E instructional model. It allows you to make sure that you did pack your sunscreen, that you did pack your towel, your swimsuit, those goggles, and that beach ball. So go ahead and give it a try this year.